On.
The surprise attacks carried out after the declaration of war saw the peacekeeping forces of various countries, including Osea, suffer major damage. The ships moored around the space elevator and near Gandar Bay have been hit particularly hard. Numerous ships have been sunk and abandoned. Fortunately, our cutting-edge aircraft carrier Kestrel 2 was at sea, so it was spared from the attack. Kestrel 2 is now preparing to launch another attack against Erusia's capital, Farbanti. The aircraft carrier Vulture also managed to escape Gandar Bay safely. However, it lost all its aircraft, so it's sailing empty. Today, the International Union Peacekeeping Force reclaims its bid to the space elevator. Fort Gray's Island Air Base Squadron will rendezvous with the carrier Vulture for a joint mission. The first objective will be to seize air superiority in Schoppenberg in order to secure a route for the support squadrons. The enemy maintains air superiority over Schoppenberg, so expect heavy resistance from enemy aircraft. There's more, so listen carefully. Right from the start of the war, the enemy has been deploying drones. They're using a new advanced type of drone. The unmanned airborne aircraft carrier, the Arsenal Bird, carries this new drone, MQ-101. The Osean Army headed up the development of the massive Arsenal Birds and dispatched them to the space elevator to provide support. However, it's been reported that the carriers may have fallen into the hands of the Erusian forces. If that's true, it could be a significant obstacle for us. We need to regain control of the space elevator ASAP. Good luck out there.
Ini EKM enak gak ya? Kita coba lihat. TLS enak.
Squadron, aircraft preparations complete.
Refueling initiated. Maintain your current position.
Oke, kita isi after dulu, kita isi bahan bakar.
Maintain your current approach.
Lel.
Excellent work, Trigger.
Ayo start mission.
Mage Squadron, this is the situation. Golem and the other bases squadrons already joined forces and are engaged. You guys will arrive right in the middle of the action. Mage Squadron, eliminate all bandits in the current airspace. We have the upper hand, but that doesn't mean we can ease up. Good luck.
Mage 1, welcome.
Dulu kena angin guys.
Mage 1,
Putar angin guys.
thank your lucky stars. Looking good, Mage Squadron. Keep up that pressure. Trigger, time to show the other guys that we can wet wild and do dirty, dirty things. Once you hit one of them, stick to the left. Don't let them out of your sight, even in the clouds. And so, your first hunting season begins.
Mage 2, bandit down. Excellent work.
Enemy reinforcements. I don't like these odds.
Oke bosku.
Just knocked one down.
This right here is what we call a learning experience.
Roger that.
Miss 'em. Use chaff and flares.
Lah misi.
Turn.
Four remaining.
Getting your ass kicked. Reinforcements. We're surrounded.
Missile launched.
Predator flare. Locked on. They got me.
Three remaining.
Lah gak kena. Iya.
Eject.
Mending.
We need reinforcements now.
Panggah tak uber bosku. Oke. Nice kill bosku. Bang.
Radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
I haven't even broken a sweat.
Dulu misil guys. Dulu. Kamu dulu.
What the hell?
Caution, missile.
Iya.
Caution. A large aircraft is approaching. All aircraft stay alert.
Betul kena. Wah, kewan apa gede.
We just learned that Eruzia is utilizing the arsenal bird. Those
Musuh
bastards,
drone, guys.
They had that thing combat ready this whole time.
Enemy has a radar lock.
Bang.
Now.
Just waiting for mission.
Wah. Oke, parah.
We'll live through this, Trigger.
Iya nek bedil gede sakmono.
Above the last drones. These guys move down easy.
Bandits are fast as hell.
Wah, misil di mana-mana, guys.
Destroy the arsenal
Destroy the arsenal bird. Bang. Ngeri men ya. Kena misil aku.
Enemy has a radar lock.
Langsung betul oke. Bang.
Skeleton 1 lost.
Skeleton 1 lost.
Take over command.
Satu pesawat teman kita hancur guys.
Find the situation.
Bang.
Can't reach the arsenal bird.
Don't let the UAV movements knock you sideways. Even a machine can be outsmarted.
Golem 2, missile, evade!
Evading!
This is Golem 3, Golem 2's hit! Status report. Shit, Golem 2, do you copy?
Oke. Bang.
Ship still appear to be functioning okay.
Skeleton 3 is lost.
Ya.
Where's that report?
Misilin lindi guys.
Air superiority.
Bedel ngawur wong gitu.
Skykeeper, I repeat, maintain air superiority.
Kena tamengnya guys.
Breaking!
Metu tamengnya pesawat itu.
Skeleton
Iya
2
iya.
lost.
Teknologi ini.
Skeleton squadron is down. We've had too many losses. All squadrons, command has ordered a complete withdrawal. Leave the operation area immediately.
Musuh drone. Ya.
Main squadron, give our allies some time to escape.
We'll go, but Golem 2's hit. Gotta send her back. Let's get dirty, Trigger.
Shoot down those UAVs. Don't let them touch any
Ganti
friendlies.
misi guys. Misinya hancurin drone guys.
Gargoyle 1, escort Golem 2.
Oke.
Continuing the mission. Still got my rings. Trigger
Hmm.
need to select me. I'm back in 90.
Won't make any difference up here. Get back to base and cool your head.
Oke.
Copy that. Returning home.
That boy made
Meledak.
Just keep firing.
Mage 2,
No. Oh, sang hindar ya drone ini. Bisa mupit barang ya, kayak layangan ya.
Don't show any mercy. Missed.
retreating aircraft. Leave the AO. Allies will hold off pursuit. Golem squadron, Mage squadron, hang in there and come back safe. Mage squadron, you're going toe-to-toe with the UAVs. Good work.
Ya, misil guys beriku guys.
It's chow time.
Duh, orang kena tuh kan.
That's a miss.
Mage 2, enemy has a radar lock on you.
More UAVs spotted. Gargoyle squadron, they might cut off your retreat.
My status is fine.
Retreating aircrafts, prepare for combat. It's a bogey. Gargoyle 1, Golem 2, engage now. Attack.
Mau kamu tuh insan.
Gargoyle 1. Caution! Missile!
Mati si Ichi guys.
Skykeeper. Gargoyle 1 lost.
What the hell? Golem 2, status report.
Wah, temen guys.
Just talk to me.
I'm against MSU-30. Which wingtips? I can't shake it off. It's matching me move for move.
Golem 2, stop dogfighting and run.
Meledak. Tuh, orang kena tuh ya. Stalling harapan.
This way.
Get those UAVs off of France.
Tuh, angel mo to yan.
Get your asses out.
Oke.
Mage 2, UAV down.
Bang.
Mage 2, UAV down.
Keep it up, buddy. Dulu. Sentor angin, guys. Halo, selamat menonton, selamat menyaksikan. Ya.
Not good. Brody, break off. Mage 2, blocked.
Bisa minder tuh ya.
Tied up now.
Trigger, let's go.
Bang.
Got
Lah.
one in my sights.
Bang. Oke.
Hell of a good job, Mage 2. We want as many guys out here as possible.
Ya, balik nyawa saya.
Golem 2, what's your status?
Lagi tok, guys.
Status report.
He's a predator. We can eat that.
Golem 2, get a hold of yourself. Golem 2, get away from the enemy.
Mage 2, support! Somebody!
Udah mati, guys, Brownie.
Column 2, lost.
Oke.
Skykeeper, where's the one that got Brownie?
Afraid he's long gone by now. Sorry. All UAVs have been splashed.
Loh, jadi pilot tenan rasanya.
I said what I had to say. About what? Another
Kita kaya Green Living aku ning omah.
DNA. That was the right decision at the time. No, I should have never let a fledgling like her out of my reach to begin with.
Golem Squadron, Mage Squadron, withdraw.
Mission accomplished. Nggak mau. Kamu dia mau. Balik apa?
Mage 2, we have you on radar. You are cleared for approach. Runway is clear. Mage 2, you are cleared for landing.
Oh, sik landing, guys, sik. Wah, landing karo HP nani gitu, Bang. Pilotnya piye iki?
Mage 2, take left.
Sik.
Runway. Mage 2, blow your nose. You're too high.
Iya ya roh aku.
You're past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing.
Ya. Rem tromol sik.
Nicely done, Mage 2.
Oke, bosku.
I knew you'd be back. Stand by for further orders. Be ready for your next sortie. Unfortunately, the two-front offensive was a failure. The aircraft carrier Kestrel II was sunk during the attack on Farbanti. Carrier-borne aircraft mistakenly bombed urban areas, and this has turned public opinion in neutral countries against us. Our own forces also suffered heavy losses. If it weren't for a few extraordinary fighters, many of us wouldn't have made it home. The situation is grim. We have precious little time, however. We have to get to the space elevator.
Langsung naik mission saja.
Here he comes.
Apa ini? SU-30 SM.
Mihai's looking worse.
Mihaly.
Thank God he has his granddaughters here to help him out. They're sisters, 15 and 10. Engaging the enemy in combat so we could use his physiological data to improve the drones had always taken a toll on Mihai's body. But today, he was really showing his age. The drones we based on his data were being taken down at a faster rate now compared to when the war began. When Mihai found that out, he insisted on flying to the front lines to see it for himself. Sometimes he could be so stubborn. His age wasn't the only thing affecting his health. Over the years, flying at high altitudes for prolonged stretches of time had ravaged and poisoned his body. But he was a man of grit. Today, after 28 years, he saw combat again. If his flight suit still wasn't good enough to protect him, I can't imagine how many G's he hit today during the battle. As a pilot, he exceeds all our expectations. It's going to take a bit more tweaking before our drones can match his skill.
How penal is this penal unit, you ask? This place is a shithole. If you took the stink of all the corruption in the world, then corralled it all in one place, that would give you a pretty good idea of what the air smells like around here. We got all kinds of critters, too. Everything from flea-ridden guards, rabid dogs, and a mechanic doing stretch for life. I can't forget the rats. Yeah, we got those. And some pilots who got their wings clipped, too. One's a great pilot, but a lousy thief. One's a gambler with no luck. And one's an anarchist with no balls. Their job here was to rev the engines on the fake runways. The idea was for Aruja's spy satellite to pick up the heat sig. Even though there weren't any real fighters here, it looked like it on their infrared. I bet you're wondering, if Aruja lost the war, how come they still have a spy satellite? Because someone over there was smart enough to train a bunch of computer nerds to hack into half of Osia's satellites. That's how come. Every now and again, I'd try to bust out. And every single time, those damn dogs would drag me right back. When I was in my cell, I'd hear this voice coming from the guards room. It was the Erusian princess rallying her people on the Erusian national broadcast. All us prisoners had become big fans of hers. You want to hear something funny? The guards were big fans too. I swear to God, every time she was on the air, they'd turn up the volume on the radio and sit there listening. I could see how someone like her could win the hearts and minds of soldiers and workers alike. When the princess said something, you could tell she meant every word. Lately, she'd been having more fun with her speeches, and that made her seem even more charming. You could say her charm was like a virus. Whenever she'd point out stuff that was wrong with Osia, the prisoners in here went nuts. Hell, if anyone knew how messed up Osia was, it was the prisoners. They'd shout, "Burn Osia down." No way am I just gonna sit here and rot away in this hellhole. Dark blue. Instead of building fake-ass planes to trick Aruja, I'm gonna build one that'll really take off. You can count on that.
Apa tuh?
As proved by the failure of our previous strategy, the Arsenal birds have bolstered the enemy's anti-air network. This will be difficult to overcome. However, we still need to get swiftly to the space elevator no matter what it takes. Someone there is counting on us. The hero of the Circum-Pacific War and the man who spearheaded the construction of the space elevator.
Halo, selamat
Osia's
menonton.
former
Saat
president,
menyaksikan,
Mr. Harling.
jangan lupa like, comment, dan
Mr.
subscribe.
Harling was inspecting the elevator when the war broke out. He's been classified as missing since the elevator was taken over by the Erusian forces. However, According to the latest intel, a military officer accompanying Mr. Harling hid him inside the facility. Both are waiting for a chance to escape.
Kon ngawal presiden
Enemy
John.
anti-air radar network has been set up around the space elevator. It's likely a large squadron would be detected. We will send a single aircraft through the network and send in a rescue team soon after. A number of anti-air radars have been set up around the space elevator. However, our reconnaissance suggests their network is weakest along the southeastern coast of Selatapura, so we can elude the enemy's observation. There are a lot of rain clouds this time of year. Flying through the clouds will enable us to stay hidden from their radar. If you happen to be detected by their radar, we will be forced to abort the mission. The lone pilot will head up this strategy as you.
JF-15 nah.
Aircraft preparations complete. Sortie ASAP.
So di ASAP. ASAP, as soon as possible.
Entering operation area. Imposing radio silence. We'll radio you, but you are not permitted to make contact.
Oke.
If you're spotted, the mission is over. Stay out of enemy radar.
Oi,
Use of weaponry is also strictly forbidden.
ya oleh nggak abang-abang guys.
Harling rescue mission. The success of this mission depends on you. Good luck.
Oh, kon nyelamat nih Presiden Harling. Balik peteng retak piye sawang nih. Ada raket tok.
H2, you're icing up.
Lepre ra enak to njobo.
You're a third of the way to the rendezvous point. Good job, but stay
Tuh,
focused.
sentorangan nih. Banter ya, sentorangan nih. Iya dia ini. Kelas F15 bisa sentorangan. Udah neo layanganmu. Halo, selamat menonton, selamat menyaksikan. Jangan lupa like, comment, dan subscribe. Ya. Sentorangan nah.
Just know you got a bunch of people pulling for you. And I'm one of them. You're 3/4 of the way. Been a long fight, but you're nearly home. Harling is still the president in my eyes. He ended the war, built the space elevator, and launched a spaceship from it.
Wah, ketok
Despite his
space elevator.
success, he remained a humble hero.
Nang.
I'll do my best to save him. Let me hand you.
Gede mentang ini.
Rendezvous point dead ahead. Hang in there.
Sobrai. Sentorangin ya. Oke bosku.
Trigger, the first stage of the
Aman.
mission is clear. Don't celebrate yet. The real fight's about to get started. Radio silence is now lifted. The auxiliary craft will be arriving shortly.
Musuh Sam. Oke Sam.
Destroy the anti-air around the space elevator. We're securing Sea Goblin's landing zone. Mage 2, missile! Fox 2, Fox 2. Mage 2, target down. Mage 2, target destroyed.
Bang.
Now target destroyed. Mage 2, target down. Half of
Nice.
the SAM sites are down.
Oke. Kecantol cagak Indihome harapan.
Sorry about the wait. Cavalry's here. All squadrons.
Oke.
Trigger jumped through the fire. Now it's our turn. Understood?
All aircraft, eliminate the enemy before they can respond. Half of the anti-air guns down. Sea Goblin will arrive
Okay.
shortly. Eliminate hostile anti-air before that. All SAM sites down. There are still
Tranquilo, Sam.
AA guns. Destroy them and secure the LZ.
This is Sea Goblin. We arrived. Do we have a clear LZ?
Mission still in progress.
Wah ini kono. Saya. Sorry.
Mage 2, rescue team can't land until anti-air weapons are down.
Jadi roh aku.
Mage 2, target down. Target is in range of guns.
Oke. Bang. Oke, sampai bosku.
The landing zone is secure. Sea Goblin, we're clear to land.
Roger.
Keren ya F-15 sih. Indonesia ragam tuku marahnya.
Multiple bandits over Selatapura Harbor. They're container-launched UAVs.
Oh. Enggak, helikopter penyelamat.
Rescue craft tagged on. Initiate.
Rescue craft on the ground is defenseless. Golem and Mage, destroy all hostiles.
It's been a long journey, but we're on the home stretch.
Gargoyle will stand by near the space elevator.
Sea Goblin, heading over to the express location now. Going for the container!
Being locked onto.
Yeah, Mage 2, destroy the target.
Locked.
Oke. Kita hancurkan semua. Sampai midos. Ya, posisinya wangel tuh. Homburi.
UAVs approaching the space elevator. Stop them.
Return fire! Sierra 2, hold position! We're cut off! Taking fire! We're pinned down! Shoot back! Express identified!
Oke.
Behind the
Kurang
gate,
siji muar teh.
Mr. Harlan! There's right there!
Ntar melihat ya.
Jacob's been hit! Incoming rocket!
Sea
Okay.
Goblin, all survivors, respond. Is Mr. Harling alive? Eliminate all enemy UAVs. Don't let up.
They got the chopper and Sierra 2! That was not all barracks!
Wah, meling suaranya. Oke. Bang.
UAVs moving away from the harbor toward the space elevator. Shoot them down.
This is Colonel Johnson. Do you copy?
Yang konten keblok belum. Oke, misil. Bisa miss itu lagi mau. Oh, hancur.
All squadrons be advised. The call sign is Mother Goose 1.
Duh, Ragna.
I sent the information via the data link.
Oke. Harling Johnson.
3 remaining.
Gerak nak. Ya. Lul. Bang. Iya kan, anti aircraft gun. Oke.
UAVs flying toward the space
Duh.
elevator.
Walah, babasan banteren guys. Oke, kurang siji. Kontra bagus anak. Oh. Kurang siji antre ya, wah. Tahu berbangga gue. Halo, selamat menonton, selamat menyaksikan. Jangan lupa like, comment, dan subscribe. Banter men lo kah? Ngang, bang. Oke bosku.
All UAVs have been splashed. All aircraft. Former President Harling's
Mother Goose
transport is
1.
ready to take off.
Presiden ini kuna kita.
Mother Goose 1, take off.
Helikopter. Menara kon dhuwur. Oh, cocok ngono kae.
Mage Squadron, Mother Goose 1 is heading south. Provide support. 5 minutes remaining.
Skykeeper, bogey's on my radar. Bearing 220.
Sighting confirmed as MQ-101, forerunner for Arsenal Bird.
A big bird is coming, huh?
Mage, protect Mother Goose 1. Shoot down any UAVs. Gollum, intercept the UAVs.
Golem 1 will kill. That last battle taught me a lot about those a-holes. Golem 2, don't stray off on me. Always maintain element. Warming up.
Enemy UAV down.
Apa ya, Mak? Geh.
Locked.
Bang.
Mage 2 splashed abandoned.
Banter men tuh. Ya.
On UAV on your tail. Take evasive action.
Oke. Bang. Saling. Ngeri bosku. Oke. Bang. Kenceng kali dia. Bang. Oke bosku.
Gargoyle 3's about. Double Roger.
F14. Bang.
Skykeeper, what the hell was that?
Gargoyle did their job.
Figure, but why were we informed? The IUN can't coordinate between branches as usual. Gargoyle Squadron, report.
Oke, bang, langsung.
Roger.
Wah kan untuk drone.
Mage 2
Akeh lho pesawatnya. Angel.
This is Mage 1. I have Mother Goose 1 in my sight.
Duh, entek
Cabin's fine,
suaraku.
but the cockpit's not looking so good.
Kalau Doni suwi mendo.
Colonel Johnson, are you okay?
Just send help this way. I'm sorry. Get Mr. Harley. Please.
Mother Goose 1, respond. Mother Goose 1.
Mother Goose One.
Skykeeper, should we continue providing cover for Mother Goose 1?
Duh,
Of course.
nyadi apa ya udah?
Going for it. Bandit on your ass.
Mother Goose 1 is turning. What's going on? They're heading to the space elevator.
Harley.
Flying at a steady altitude. Losing control.
It's not the Colonel. Mr. Harling's the only one on board. Mother Goose 1, respond. Mr. Harling, please respond.
We can't protect our objective if it sticks around here. Now's not the time to freak out, fellas. We've still
Duh,
got the
rakna
time,
ya.
so let's do it. Keep your mind focused.
Bang.
Mr. Harling,
Bang.
we are not giving up on you. The UAVs are approaching Mother Goose 1.
Let's go, Trigger.
Mending di mau.
Take him down now, Mage Squadron. 1 minute remaining.
So balik gitu jale kono.
Mother Goose 1, turn 180 degrees and exit combat airspace. Mother Goose 1, Mr. Harlan, are you piloting that plane?
Yalah. Yo, mati guys, presidennya.
Oh my god, Mother Goose 1 has been shot down.
Where'd the missile come from?
Mage 2 fired that.
It was Ocean. A friendly missile hit him.
Verifying the situation. Stop speculating. Friendly fire. I saw it. Mother Goose 1 exploded in air. No one could have survived.
Looks like it tried to protect the elevator. Erusian bastards, they just killed a hero.
Mage 1. It's a Trigger. Trigger was the closest. UAVs were crawling all over our objective. I told you to keep a
Betul waktu
goddamn
itu.
eye in the hatchway. It must have been a mistake.
Arsenal bird is entering. All aircraft withdraw immediately. Trigger, you can't fly for a while. You understand?
The operation to rescue former President Harling has failed. Sadly, there is no hope he survived. Trigger, you are suspected of assassinating a former president. There will be an inquiry. There will most probably be a court-martial.
Goal Ace. One of more new S257 skin. Oke, lanjut next mission saja.
Bad news for us here at the prison. The enemy fell for our
Teplok ning isor ya.
plays. With all the fake planes and trucks we
Sorry,
had
Kellen.
out, it must have looked to them like the Ocean Air Force was about to go on the attack. Day after day after day after day, they bombed us. Osea didn't give a damn. We weren't soldiers to them, so go ahead. Bomb us. In their eyes, we were expendable. Worth less than the fake planes in the bunkers. No biggie. While I made fake planes, they had me put together some working ones. Then, some genius at HQ decided we should send it up, so the base looked legit. Thankfully, we had people to crew them. It didn't matter what we were locked up here for anymore. Top brass needed pilots, and criminals were all they had. A crook, a gambler, an anarchist. Just your typical lowlifes.
Baru
They threw each one of them in a cockpit and
udah
sent
lagi.
them up to intercept the enemy's planes. But in the end, it was all
Gampang
just
gitu
for
ya.
show.
Taruh.
So, up they went, day after day after day. Today they tossed someone new into the mix. Wonder what he did to get sent here. My dad died flying for the Ocean Air
15.
Force. When your allies are surrounded, one of the most dangerous missions is giving them cover to retreat. Whoever signed up for that was a real hero. But even more dangerous than that was being the one who had to cover the rear guard's retreat. That was my dad's job, and one time, he called it off. Said it was too late for him. Said anyone else would have done the same. I found that out from a war buddy of his when he came to tell me how my dad died. The next time a retreat happened, my dad volunteered to be in the rear guard. Dumbass. He died all right. No one came to help. The news nearly broke me. Of all the ways to get killed, that's gotta be the most pathetic one ever. Am I right? There's a rumor going around about another inmate. A guy they brought here a little while ago. Get this, talk in the cell block says he was sent here because he killed Harling, the president of Osea during the last war, remember? He's the one that sent my dad on that suicide mission. He's the reason I had to go live with my grandpa, and why me and Gramps started building a supersonic jet. He's the reason I ended up here. Maybe I should give that guy a thank you note for killing him. Nah. God, I hate the smell of this place. It's all fake and lies and bullshit. It reeks.
Dandan-dandan panggahayu ya.
All right, guys, I'll let you in on some juicy info. The new guy was found guilty by the International Union Peacekeeping Forces court-martial. He is the murderer of Harling in the flesh. His tag name's Trigger. Now, as of today, he may be attached to the Ocean Air Force Base 444th Squadron. But that is just some symbolic bullshit. It doesn't really matter if he's Harling's murderer or not. Every last one of you has been incarcerated for one reason or another. You cons have an obligation to atone for your crimes. A few of you in the penal unit know how to fly, and HQ needs to plug the deficit in our Air Force. So they proposed sending you guys on a reconnaissance mission to the Waiapolo Mountains. But that idea was flat out rejected. Nope, you'll be atoning for your crimes right here at this base. This base is a decoy designed to draw enemy fire, and as members of this base, you'll be taking hits from the enemy. This will allow our forces to safely prepare a counterattack.
Incoming!
Switch off that alarm. It's just the usual. I thought Zapland was supposed to be an isolated area. Okay, I'm gonna need a few aircraft to scramble.
Again?
Wonder how they will lose today. Better than solitary.
How many can actually...
Enemy aircraft detected over the dummy runway.
We just need to make it look like we can put up a fight. Some of those piles of junk can at least take off. Let's get the guiltiest cons in the sky first. We'll start with Harling's murderer. We don't expect you to down any bombers, but what we do want is to make them think that we've got an active base here.
Dulu nggak ketemu lah sekarang man. Oh, selesai. Leader.
It's time to get busy, convicts. Proceed with your mission now.
Proceed your mission now.
Follow orders, Trigger. Taxi to the runway now. Check your altimeter and wait in front of the runway.
Control, would you kindly send me up first?
Spare, Champ, this is the control tower. You're not cleared for takeoff. Obey orders.
Go to hell.
All aircraft preparing for takeoff. Watch out for Spare 8. He's forcing a takeoff.
I'll take up command. Any objections? That'll get decided in the skies. Touche.
Trigger, your call sign is Spare 15. Consider it your prisoner number for the air. Commencing deception and interception. Spare 15, the runway's free. You have permission to take off. Go now. Woohoo! My blood's boiling! Toss the chump in solitary once he gets back. If he makes it back, can you land your ass in Champ's gonna survive? Anyone want to bet on it? Spare 15, takeoff confirmed. Altitude restriction lifted. Go.
So, no missiles again. The FCS is locked.
Damn, you're good. Let's make this more interesting.
Prisoners use nothing without supervision. Not even a pencil.
Here comes Harling's murderer. He shot 2 missiles right between old Harling's eyes. Always in the know, aren't you? In this war, intel is a life or death matter.
Settle down. Excited to have another murderer with you?
Yeah!
This is Bandor. Spare 15, I'm handling surveillance. The bombers that attacked the runway are coming back for another round. I know it's just a dummy runway. You guys just need to make a lot of noise. Make them think there's fighters at the base.
Anyone got a smoke? I'll own you one.
Even if you die, just think of it as you atoning for your crimes.
Much appreciated.
One more thing. Any aircraft leaving the operation area will be shot down. You hear me?
Right out. Look at them. Blowing up a bunch of paper planes. The enemy seems to think our air force is concentrated on this base. Everything on the ground is fake. Should the enemy see that? So that convincing.
Yes, the enemy just hit the control tower.
Hey, what's wrong with shaking? Not let the enemy get closer. Are you trying to kill me?
Shoot down. Commander McKenzie? Damn it! Spare squadron, listen up. Shoot down everything carrying bombs. Weapons free. You're cleared to engage. Show no mercy.
Okay.
Gonna have to rethink the odds. By now, if we had missiles, would have been chose us get stars. Trigger.
This is the penal unit.
I'm on it first.
I decide.
Count's going down. All mine. All right, I'm assuming command. All aircraft support me.
Who's gonna dance to the
lines? I'll show you all how it's done. Fox 2. And sweet tail is mine. Bye-bye.
Spare 15, bandit splashed.
Trigger, keep an eye on your head count. We can compare later. Yeah, I've been never getting dressed up real pretty. Who's gonna take the top score for me?
Free. Terus Sukhoi tiga. Nah, tentang F-15 lah bosku. Ya. Saya lihat posisi saya. Misil bos. Gitu kan? Oh gitu. Oke. Bang, tuh gak kena. Tuh sama wakah guys. YouTube murder. Tahu juga pembunuh. Ya. Bang. Wah, udah kena tuh. Misil. Ya. Loh, hitok. Misil komburi. Ya. Bang. Tuh damage kita guys. Oke, meledak. Nah, saya. Kata musuh banyak kan Rusia kabeh. Ini tuh, sulap ampas. Oh belum. Two target remaining. Gitu. Belum. Bang. Oke. Kurang siji bosku. Ini sini. Oh gitu. Oke. Kita semua guys. Return to base, RTB.
Spare 7, what happens if the one you've bet on dies while landing? Then you win. So what, you're not done? Just checking.
Palsu landing. Oke, kita mendarat bosku.
Make your landing check. We don't want a wreck blocking the runway. Spare 15, you have permission to land. Wind conditions are calm. 3,000 meters. Too fast. Lower your airspeed.
Rem saya.
1,500 meters. Lower your nose. You're too high.
Oke, mulus sekali bosku. Kan saya
Right. Stand by for your next sortie. I lost a lot of money for that trigger. Don't forget. Spare 15, the runway's free. You have permission to take off. Go now. Woohoo! My blood's boiling! Toss the chump in solitary once he gets back. If he makes it back, can you land your ass as Champ's gonna survive? Anyone want to bet on it? Spare 15. Takeoff confirmed. Altitude restriction lifted. Go. So, no missiles again. The FCS is locked. Damn, you're good. Let's make this more interesting. Prisoners use nothing without supervision. Not even a pencil. Here comes Harling's murderer. He shot 2 missiles right between old Harling's eyes. Now, aren't you? In this war, intel is a life or death matter. Settle down. Excited to have another murderer with you?
Yeah!
This is Bandog. Spare 15, I'm handling surveillance. The bombers that attacked the runway are coming back for another round. I know it's just a dummy runway. You guys just need to make a lot of noise. Make them think there's fighters at the base. Anyone got a smoke? I'll owe you one. Even if you die, just think of it as you atoning for your crimes.
Much appreciated.
One more thing. Any aircraft leaving the operation area will be shot down. You hear me? Righto.
halo, selamat menonton, selamat menyaksikan. Jangan lupa like, comment, dan subscribe.
Did I say you could take down the enemy? Throw anyone who disobeys into solitary.
Mihai's granddaughters liked to keep to themselves mostly. They were well behaved and possessed a sort of quiet elegance. From time to time, I'd catch myself looking at them, wondering what they were talking about. I'm sure everyone on the base did the same. They were such enthralling creatures. Every night, a crowd would gather around Mihai. They were the men tasked with guarding him in the air. Their jackets all bore the same patch, a relic from a nation that was long gone. Decades ago, during the Age of Expansion, the Kingdom of Erusia absorbed many countries. Theirs was one of them. Mihai asked them,
"Yet what is a nation? Can we actually see the physical lines that divide one from another?"
People of my generation can no longer speak the language of our homeland. My grandparents always look sad when they see I have no idea what they're saying to me.
Mihai didn't say a word after that. His scarred face betrayed no emotion.
Nama.
He didn't get those scars from flying, though. Mihai was originally from Shalaji. His real name is
Mihaly Dumitru Margareta Corneliu Leopold Blanca Karol Ion Ignatius Rafael Maria Nikita Arca Inggris lagi.
Shalaji. When he was young, he was the heir to the Grand Duchy of Shalaji. Then, revolution broke out among his people. Mihai was betrayed by a close friend who pointed a gun at his face and pulled the trigger. The revolution was successful, but the new country that sprang from it was annexed by the expanding Kingdom of Erusia. The Erusian royal family allowed Mihai's family to retain their title and noble standing in the new kingdom. But Mihai surprised them all by signing up for the draft like an ordinary
Halo, selamat
Erusian
menonton,
citizen.
selamat menyaksikan.
He was then
Jangan
accepted
lupa
into
like,
the
comment,
Air
dan
Force
subscribe.
Academy by order of the king. Mihai soon became an ace pilot. When the royal family was ousted and Erusia became a republic, he continued his service for the new regime. Test sites soon flourished. One day, a classmate of
Lebih anyar
Mihai's
guys soalnya
granddaughter
guys.
visited. I noticed the rose emblem.
The rose emblem.
She laughed like a princess, and I found out later she was indeed the daughter of Erusia's new ruler. She was the connection to the royal bloodline everyone was looking for, the one to restore the monarchy. This new princess was truly a godsend for the Erusian people. If Mihai's granddaughters were like the moon, she was like the sun, around which everything seemed to orbit. Her face was so expressive. It's no wonder the people of this war-torn country instantly felt at ease when they saw her speeches. They started singing. The pilots of the support plane smiled, even though they wished their nation were independent from hers. Angelic. I wonder how Mihai felt about all of this. It was my job to research his neurological data, after all. I wish I could figure him out. Whatever his feelings were about losing his homeland, he kept hidden, even from me.
Long day.
Your mission is to atone for your crimes by attracting the enemy's attention. First, I want you to head from the base to the desert region of Roca-Roja to the northwest. And then second, you will attack the large Erusian base there. We've been unable to verify that base's ability to deal with fighters. You will attack and provoke the enemy into revealing their AA strategy. Get them to fire at you as much as you can. That way, we can confirm where they're firing from. Then it's a case of sending in a regular force to clean them out. For this mission, we prepared a frontline base that can be used for ammo replenishment and aircraft repairs. However, this is not for you guys. Only the regular force has permission to use it. Even if you run out of ammo, don't forget that you're just decoys. You stay out there as targets for the enemy.
Aircraft preparations complete. Stand by at the front.
Stand by the front.
I can't see a damn thing. Better be careful.
Okay.
So, welcome. All aircraft, spread out and attack.
We're clear to attack, right? I heard the regular forces were gonna clean things up. It's just like before. We clear the shit out of everything.
Sharp as attack, aren't you, Spare Aid? Regular forces can reduce losses if you tenderize the base first. If you can't handle that, just fly
Hey,
up
gun.
and target it.
Ini siapa tadi?
Spare 15 locked on. You're hitting 3 locations. Some have air power, so their threat levels vary. Think of the best way to rob them of their ability to respond. Use those empty heads of yours. If you die too fast, you won't even be useful as targets.
What are the odds of getting out alive?
That's for you to figure out, Spare 7.
Pleng,
Transport
meledak.
spotted. Not a threat, but feel free to
16C. Dulu, kena aku. Mantap.
You guys do not have that luxury. So, what are we supposed to do? I'm out. Return to resupply. How are we supposed to work without ammo? I'm heading back. Nice try. This stuff isn't for you guys. Let's be honest here. Regulars like us aren't allowed to resupply.
Oh, thank
But in your heart, you want us to smash
Mantap.
the base. My offer? You're gonna wish this mission never ended. Looks like Mad Dog's finally come around.
Kecil. Oh ya.
Cut the crap. There's work to do.
Bisa ini misi lah. Anggal rasaan.
Outside the building, security. Take the anti-aircraft guns. Spare 15 locked. The bomber is taken off. That's for us. Take care of it. Fox 2.
Tentu tuh ya. Bawa balas gue bangga. No. Mantap. Không sih. Itu hak naik itu. Oke, bosku. Apa? Apa?
Hostiles in your
Yeah.
area are nearly wiped out. Get moved to a more crowded area. Try to catch some more lead. Here, give me another shot. Let's plan like today. The enemy base is divided into 3 sections.
Mantap.
Destroy just one of them. Why are you acting like some big shot, Count? Haha, Trigger's the one who did most of the work. Why are you so proud of that full man?
Mantap.
Finally have a read on the targets. They're in one hell of a place. I'll take it from here. Spare 15, Fox 2. Trigger's taking out one of the AA guns.
There 15, Fox 2.
Tabloid, missile, move it!
Oke. Terus ya, sampai ini saya. Tuh, kena. 69 jam itu. Lah. Nyaris.
Fox 2, Fox 2! Missile in the air! Evade!
Itu karena saya
They have me spiked! That cheers me up! Fox 2, Fox 2! And the base commander makes a big deal whenever a new mission comes in. But it's just one after another. Like that was the plan all along or something.
Dah. Dah. Halo, selamat menonton, selamat menyaksikan. Tuh, Sam. Ya. Aduh, naik drone guys. Dah.
They're just obstacles in your way. Don't forget your original mission. It's bad enough just dealing with the surface. Damn. Trigger destroyed the enemy facility while everyone else was sleeping. The murderers did it again. You're gonna have to rethink the odds. Did the jailer know about the shitstorm he was sending us into? Units are just animals. That pious son of a bitch. Don't pretend like you deserve any better. Continue with the operation.
Ada. Oke, bosku. Tuh, terus. Nggak mandi, saya. Up.
This is Spare 7. Shit! Someone get this enemy off my tail! I can't. I've got my hands full too. I don't know where this will take it off. God damn it, I'm dead! I'm still at the table! I don't want to
Hey!
I've got a plan on me getting out of this. Someone's down. Who is it? Tyrone. He's been taken out. Don't mix your pants over one aircraft being down.
Up.
Another man down. There's no point. Retreat. Follow your orders. Continue the operation. Deserters will be punished.
I missed my aircraft.
This isn't even right. Sorry, pilots. Shut up. Try to stop me. You've done a fair amount of work to the ground units, but I see some of you still have ammo. Continue with the attack.
Ada.
Keep yourself nice and exposed till I say otherwise. I'll get behind Trigger. Stick with the best if you want to survive. If anyone wants to die, let him. I've still got time to score. Count? Man, you're useless. Everyone knows you're great numbers. Enemy on my 6. Locked on. This one's mine.
Ada.
The enemy's got a lock! This is a whole kind of war. Engage or face punishment. Keep flapping away, little guard dog. You'll pay for this.
Oke.
Looks like we're the only ones having fun
Drone
out
pateng
here.
sa.
Trigger, the one with the highest score wins.
Oke.
Let's settle the best once and for all. Confirm kill on AA gun. Locked. Bingo!
Apa atraksi mlebu ngono dikumpul dos.
Spare 15 missile. Missile! Spare 15 Fox 2.
Oke.
I'm spiked. I'll shake him. Tabloid, check
Si
6.
drone sa.
Spare 15 got another. That's 3.
Oke. Bang. Tak kena ya, tuh. Bang. Alah. Oh. Ah, itu mana, Boy? Misil. Oke. Five. Tuh, ada lupa apa tadi? Damage-nya oke.
I can't get close enough to try.
3 minutes remaining.
7 down. That's more than an ace.
7 down. Ini bukan. Bang. Tuh, nggak kena ya. Tuh, bermisil guys. Meliuk-liuk. Bang. Wih.
2 minutes remaining.
Oke. Bang, destroy.
15 is clean enough. 10 grabs down.
Tuh, nggak kena.
Spare 15. Enemy's got a lock.
Man bosku. Bang. Beng. Oh, tak over banget. Aduh, ngever ya, bangsat.
1 minute remaining.
Oke, bosku.
One down.
There's no way this base can be attacked from the air.
Missile launched. Enemy base is crippled. That's enough. Go find some enemies that can kill you.
Halo, selamat menonton, selamat menyaksikan. Jangan lupa like, comment, dan subscribe. Oke. Oke, mission accomplished.
Okay. Give the enemy base enough. Operation is complete.
With
Head
back.
Bastards
FTB.
flew off like I wish they were on board. You guys get a pass.
Damn right. I wouldn't be surprised if we're thrown in solitary too. Hey, who wants to bet who goes into solitary? That's what that gambling nutjob would say if he was still here.
Where's your sense of humor, guys? Your buddy's making a joke. Laugh already.
You lost planes, but the mission succeeded. However, some of you crossed the return line for supplies and for repairs. This will result in solitary. Take them.
Mission saja langsung. First contact.
You know, I've received a medal for my ingenuity in finding a use for you cons. But just remember, if you disobey orders, there's a special place in solitary confinement for you. Your so-called right to complain was forfeited the moment you chose to break the law. Okay then, go make yourselves useful. An Ocean Air Force squadron is currently entering Erusian territory for reconnaissance. Due to certain factors, their return route has been changed. The new return route will be through Yinshi Valley, a scenic and rocky karst area. The enemy's radar facilities and anti-aircraft weapons hidden on the mountainside pose a serious threat. Your mission is to destroy them and get our guys out in one piece, even if it puts your own lives in danger. And it is...
Pakai F-15 lagi saja. Iya.
Aircraft preparations complete. You're cleared to taxi.
Halo, selamat menonton, selamat menyaksikan. Jangan lupa like, comment, dan subscribe. Tes, 1, 2, 3, tes. Ini trum channel ini.
Spare Squadron, this mission needs to be quick. Target radar facilities and AA weaponry. They're set up on a rugged terrain, and there's a lot of cloud cover. You will be near thunderclouds. Man, you guys were born unlucky.
Wait, who's the dumbass who came up with this bad shit plan?
Just obey orders.
Air Force Base. Squadron Cyclops.
Yes, man.
Cyclops and Strider squadrons currently contain 7 aircraft. Stand by. We'll be arriving shortly.
Understood.
Low on ammunition. It'll be hard to take on hostiles. We'll have to rely on you guys to make it home.
Cyclops 1, this is Bandog. I'm getting job done on time.
Bandog? Cool name. That's not what you, Mr. Guard Dog.
The terrain makes the airstream bumpy. Don't damage those planes. Destruction of target facility is confirmed.
Aku tak norak tebing lucu. Gini. Rada indura.
They got a secret weapon, maybe? There's only so much I can find out.
Enough talk.
Thunderclouds are common this time of year.
Here's the way. Destruction of target facility confirmed.
Berbalik arah dulu.
Don't crash into the mountains.
And unless you have a death wish, watch your altitude.
Oke, hancur.
Mission doesn't require you to talk. Use your head as well as your hands.
Righto.
Rayo. Tuh. Oke, jadi yang ini guys.
Blowing me off course.
Monteng.
Radar facilities are silent, but those SAM sites are still a threat. Eliminate them. All targets destroyed, no complaints here.
Caution. Bandits inbound. Here come the UAVs. We might have crossed the line.
Tuh, WF ini.
There they are. Leave this one to our friends. Wish we'd used that hole to get home, too. Things don't always go perfectly.
jumped on the recon team. Our friends aren't equipped for air-to-air. They need our cover. All 444 aircraft, get them out of there. Not even one is to go down. Destroy the UAVs.
That's impossible. I'm not finding you to help out some assholes that don't know shit about.
Ngelowoyan bosku. Bang.
UAVs flashed.
Kalah, nek tebing. Ora.
Nice work for a dumbass.
Tuh, miss. Bang. Ya, untuk sambar.
Calm down. Check your HUD for errors. You'll make it if you don't panic.
Strider 3, get that enemy off your ass.
Dealing with 9Gs is tough, but for those UAVs, it's just another day at the office.
Tuh.
Why are we risking our lives to wipe someone else's ass?
Start complaining when you can keep your own nose clean.
Damn it. I've been spiked. Bandit has a lock.
Strider 3, missile in the air. Evade! Evading!
Tuh, sambar tek nah toh.
Flying against machines is a pain. Cyclops 4, hostile behind you.
Tuh.
It'll be a long way around those thunderclouds. Cowards, go hide in the thunderclouds like Trigger.
Strider 3 is hit.
Forgot what your jobs are?
Just let Trigger take care of everything. I've been 444 squadron support incoming. Sorry, but I'm using this chance to break off. Hey, look after the survivors. Roger. Cyclops 4 is moving off. There you go. Thanks for looking up. Finally got some disguises. Looks like there's one guy who's got everyone's backs.
Hangin jadi.
Cyclops 3, check your 6. Trigger's hold up. We got our hands full.
Loh. Alah. Angel tuh.
Spare 15, launching missile.
Oke.
Cyclops 3, break! Missile inbound!
Enemy has a lock on you.
Evading incoming missile.
Bisa, belum bisa. Di tok serai iso to ya. Menjubra.
Radar confirms spare 15 has come out of the clouds.
Cyclops 3 is taking fire. Don't last much longer unless you support us properly.
Cyclops 3, one aircraft nearby.
Our job is to watch the airspace. Ours is to get the hell out of there.
Cyclops 2, missile inbound. Cyclops 3 has
Eh.
broken up.
Astaga, meledak. Gak nyawang mar ya aku. Kita coba lagi.
Drones have jumped on the recon team. Our friends aren't equipped for air-to-air. They need our cover. All 444 aircraft, get them out of there. Not even one is to go down. Destroy the UAVs.
It's impossible. I'm not flying in here to help us advance. Shit about. As we say in my house, there's a thin line between bravery and stupidity.
Thanks, I owe you.
I could start. Let's get the remaining 6 out of there.
Gak kena toh. Lah, sambil kita di sana.
Calm down. Check your HUD for errors. Make it if you don't panic. Wiseman 444 Squadron support incoming. Sorry, but I'm using this chance to break off.
Jaeger, look after the survivors.
Roger.
Nowhere to go.
Some of the UAVs are behaving strangely.
Cyclops 2, evade that missile!
Cyclops 3, watch your ass!
It's gonna be a long way around those thunderclouds.
Nah,
Thunderclouds like Trigger.
Hostile behind me!
This is bad. Fading fast. Quit stretching your ass and approach the enemy.
Try and stop it!
Visual on a 444 aircraft. Guess not all of them wet themselves on seeing thunderclouds.
What did you expect?
Take that enemy! I owe you one.
Cyclops 2 has broken off. There you go. Things are looking up. Finally got some new guys.
Looks like there's one guy who's got everyone's backs.
Cyclops 3 has broken off. And it's just me and one more to go.
Spare 15. You're the only one earning any redemption today. Make sure the rest of them stay alive. You'll let the devil 3 sin lines go free after that. You're in no position to call someone a devil count. Don't make me laugh.
lah, sambil feedback mas guys.
Got big gratitude for you.
Cyclops 1, check your six! Cyclops 1, missile!
Your UAVs wouldn't like lightning. Let's go.
Langsung dia, orang visi. Saya nanti
Spare 15's come out of the clouds.
pemburu.
So I just gotta look at the support. Just one fighter.
Cyclops 1 is hit!
I'm hit, but still functional.
Oke,
Cyclops 1 is breaking off.
saya guys. Data keanggotaan, data pribadi, Oke, kita lanjut.
He could have broken off any time if he was by himself. Spare 15. All UAVs in the vicinity confirmed destroyed.
Nice teamwork. Thanks. Who is that? Tell them I'm grateful.
Copy that, Cyclops 1. Spare Squadron. Mission is complete. Return to base. Wait a minute. Hold it.
No, give me a break. You have more chores for us?
Spare 8, Champ. Bogey approaching fast from the rear. All available units support Spare 8.
I don't need any support. This is all right. Damn it. He's glued to my tail.
Kembali.
Still not firing. I ain't afraid of it. Spare 8. No dogfighting. Negative. I'm not letting this slide.
Full pitch maneuver. Kayal ya. Tabrakan aku tuh.
You could have done that sooner. I want to understand the enemy.
Shot down Champ. He was toying with him. Spare 10 lost.
30 SM.
Recon aircraft lost. What's with this guy? That's an SU-30. All Spare Squadron aircraft provide support for Cyclops and Strider. Keep the bandit off of them. Negative. That's not possible. Get in there with that monster, Spare 15. We're gonna lose more friendlies.
Spacecraft flying out of bounds.
Cowards failing on us?
I just sent back the damage craft.
Ya.
You guys we can use. Spare 15, Spare 11. From an element to take out the rear. Forget it. Trigger's taking the reset on. You two do this. So this is where Tabloid bows out. Shit. Roger that. Will do.
Soul 2, Soul 3. They've got 2 rear guard. The better one's mine.
Copy that, King.
Don't copy that. Where's Matt? Is he down? No, we managed to take it in a non-critical area. I'll teach you how to do that when we get back. Soul 2, this is Soul 1. Soul 2 here.
Tahu bro ya bang kan. Sembalik islapan nih ngomongnya.
Nice. Spare 15, got him.
Ledos guys. Gak fokus aku.
Shot down Champ. He was toying with him. Spare 10 lost. Another one. One recon aircraft.
Pesawatnya senyum meklek balik nah.
That's an SU-30.
Plot armornya tinggi.
Aircraft provide support for Cyclops and Strider. Keep the bandit off of them. That's not possible. Get in there with that monster, Spare 15. We're gonna lose more friendlies.
Spacecraft flying out of bounds.
Cowards failing on us?
I just sent back the damaged craft. We only need guys we can use. Spare 15, Spare 11. From an element to take up the rear. Forget it. Trigger's taking the reset on. You two deal with support. So this is where Tabloid bows out. Shit. Roger that. Will do.
Soul 2, Soul 3. They've got 2 rear guard. The better one's mine.
Copy that, King.
Don't copy that.
Fox 3.
Coi nghe nè, đi qua cái cua này kìa.
3 King. Spare 15 locked on. Here's on the way. Target was not
Ya.
nice.
Yul.
Bandit hit. Spare 15.
Styling hampir saja bosku.
Please respond. What's your status? My status? Excited.
Go get him. Bandits in the
Tahu
clouds.
bro
Chase him
bosku.
down. You've got this. Wiseman, you see that color? He's flying.
Mr. X was shooting. Pilot needs American squadrons explain. Soul 2, this is Soul 1. Soul 2 here. It's up. Get back to the plan.
Wiseman, You telling me there's only 2 craft taking on the orange guy?
Just one is taking them on.
No way. I wouldn't last a minute.
Persian, do not engage. If it gets close, just run.
Copy that. Was gonna do that anyway.
Oke.
Going to assist. Your job's about to find. Fox 2.
Terus
Target was not hit. Dodged again. Interesting. From white line, do I signal for something better?
Pressure warning. Pressure warning.
I can't see you in the clouds.
Hey. Alah, alah.
Spare 15 is down.
Pinter AI ini. Kembali lagi, susah.
Spare 10 lost. Another one. One recon aircraft lost. What's with this guy? That's an SU-30. All spare squadron aircraft provide support for Cyclops and Strider. Keep the bandit off of them. Dang it, that's not possible.
Sepian terus bukan.
Monster spare 15. We're gonna lose more friendlies. First craft flying out of bounds.
Cowards bailing on us?
They just sent back the damaged craft. Need guys we can use. Spare 15, spare 11. From an element to take up the rear. Get it. Trigger's taking the beast head on. You two deal with support. So this is
Kena ya.
shit. Roger that. Will do. Sons were so free. They've got 2 rear guard. The better one's mine. Copy that, Jake. Don't copy that.
Oh itu.
Nice. Bandit hit. Spare 15 got him. Please respond. What's your status? My status? Well, expected.
Ya.
Resolute. Is he down? No, we managed to take it out non-critical area. I'll teach you how to do that when we get back. Spare 15 caution. If your plane gets beat up, you're a sitting duck. Doesn't get set up when you go. Guy's a goddamn flying wizard.
Over G. Yalah, nak tebing. Oh, pinter nih.
Another hit. Confirm visual in the clouds. Go get him. Bandits in the clouds. Chase him down. You've got this. What? You see that color? It's flying. It's Mr. X for sure. The pilot of the experimental squadron's X-plane.
Experimental Squadron Explain.
We don't want to mess with this guy. It's clear by the way he flies. Way out of my league.
Exactly the way we moved into the runnings. Eager if it comes down, back as a ship. Just get my guys out of here. Understood.
Ya.
Send you here. What's up? Something not connect. That's what's going on.
You telling me there's only 2 craft taking on the orange
Kena
guy?
ya. Langsung menuke.
Last a minute.
Going to assist. Your job's about to find. The enemy's in the clouds. Full of spare 15. Do something or the entire recon squadron could go down. Do not engage. If it gets close, just run.
Copy that. Was gonna do that anyway.
Dodged again.
Interesting.
White lines. Do they signalize something?
Pressure warning. Pressure warning.
Si. Ambekan saya.
Su-1, this is Su-2. My status is fine. Do not interfere. Su-1, the clouds are moving in. Let's return to base.
Waduh. Oh, tak uber banget deh.
Bandit is retreating. You managed to survive somehow.
Ini kayak dia.
Trigger, kindness gets you killed. Hey, God, dog. Who's the guy who worked his ass off at the rear?
The biggest dumbass in the unit.
Makes sense. Only an idiot would be brave enough to pull off those moves.
I'll guide you back to Air Force Base 444, though I doubt you have enough gas to make it.
Appreciate the help. Want to be at the base?
I wouldn't get involved if I
Listen to the bass.
Runway is clear. You have permission to land. You made it this far. Don't screw up now.
Oke, Mas. Halo.
Too fast. Lower your airspeed. Lower your nose. You're too high. 1,500 meters. You're past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing. At least you're down. Careful with the aircraft next time. Your work's still far from done. Stand by for further orders.
The crew said the enemy had one mean son of a bitch flying for him. Our team had a few Air Force hot dogs, real experienced pilots. But this guy swooped in like a hawk, locked on, and took them all out in the blink of an eye. Reminds me of a story Gramps told me once. He said a little while before he retired from active duty, he saw an enemy fighter wipe out an entire formation right in front of him. It was like seeing how a shark works when it's going after its dinner. This enemy pilot stalked Gramps' pals from below, just like how a shark would. Then one by one, he put the bite on them. Sounds like what happened to our guys today. Kinda surprised so many made it back alive. I bet when they saw what was going on, they broke formation and left their buddies to the shark. Hang on. There's 3 extra planes here. They're foreigners too.
Spare squadron, this mission needs to be quick.
Guys.
You returned without permission and failed as escorts. So how about you rethink your value while in solitary? Take them away. Well, what do you know? Pilots made it back to base alive. Treat them well and feed them plenty. After all, we have to get a favorable report out of them. I've spent enough of my time being the commander of some worthless penal unit.
Chance to talk to one of the pilots that escaped back here, so I took it.
Like what?
Apparently, 2 of our planes took the enemy on alone. They covered the Allies so they could retreat. The hell kind of idiot does a thing like that? The last pilot to land back at the base was that scrawny anarchist dude. He always had this dumb grin on his face. Like he didn't give a damn about whatever he did to get thrown in here with the rest of us. Was he the one who went gung-ho? I bought him a drink later. After the usual small talk, I turned the topic around to the mission. For an anarchist, he struck me as a bit weird. Nothing like what I expected. He talked a mile a minute and kept going on and on about library books. Not encyclopedias, those cheesy adventure novels you read in high school. Nothing against those. I like a good story myself once in a while. But I wasn't here to talk books.
I remember that day well. Amidst the swirling clouds, the fighter squadron was trying to help its allies reach safety.
He's pretty foolish, isn't he?
I thought so too. Suddenly, a highly skilled enemy fighter squadron appeared and began picking them off at the edges. One by one, they fell right out of the sky.
Although, I guess there was nobody around that was even more foolish to go to their aid then. So you simply watch things unfold from a distance.
Yeah. I mean, who would have ever thought that I'd just go and follow him straight into the enemy squadron like that?
After what felt like decades, I finally got to the info I was looking for. He wasn't the guy. He said he was just following his wingman's lead and managed not to die somehow. The hero on this mission was the new guy. The one that killed Harling. How did you feel?
I'm still kind of shaken up, actually. But you know, I do feel a certain sense of pride, too.
He really is foolish, isn't he?
Yep, he sure is.
I went to the hangar to have myself a closer look at Trigger's plane. I knew that burnt smell. That's what happens when an engine's been driven to its limit. This pilot was a hot dog. From now on, I was gonna keep my eye on this idiot. From a distance, though. I didn't want to get too tight with someone who was a better pilot than my dad. Even so, I decided to give this guy's plane a little bit of the old Avril magic touch. He needed all the help he could get.
People and Destruction. Di sini darat ya. F-15C. Piro di patang atus. U34. Ini F-15 MTD ya. Bang. Saya no resource. Aduh, kelaru. Sik. Part serat tak ganti mau. Sik. Quit mission. Yes. Yoyokku, sapa aku bang. Oke, aku sapa. Saya enak kok. Lali guys. Pas. Fire skin bener. Torti.
Convicts, stand by at the front.
Yoyokku. Udah disapa bang.
Champ went down crying like a baby. I knew he was all bark and no bite. A coward. You don't want to talk? Run it off with your tail between your legs? I wasn't running away. I was retreating. Well, I can't say I blame you. It was hell out there. Look, man, I'm not in the mood for this shit today. I want to go stuff up to let off steam. Target in sight. I see a lot of oil tanks. Boats, warships. Plenty of buildings, too. Destroying everything in sight. I appreciate the simplicity.
Destroy everything in sight.
Military. Do you look anything like military? Damn, that's what I call fireworks.
I've got more bad news. The megastorm in SC2 from a few days ago is approaching our AO.
No time to smell the roses then.
Dan, wadah semuanya.
It's like this. Too easy.
Start destroying the facilities around the harbor one by one.
Oh, tank ini gede mati.
Pitches.
Target destroyed.
I don't know what they were keeping there, but it's all ashes now.
Bullets away.
Looks like watching a fireworks display.
Tuh. F-15 ya hancurnya sih. Dah. Mantap.
Spare 15, Sam sight down.
Oh, FIB enak ya.
Enemy has a lock on you.
Missile incoming! Break! Break! I'm spiked! Requesting assistance!
Mantap.
Why do you think this stupid war keeps dragging on? It's all because the case exists. Shouting that and throwing a rock got me in here.
Well, you
Angker.
got free meals and a warm bed. You should thank our good citizens. 2 minutes remaining.
The enemy's gunning for me.
Target hit.
Boy.
Get the ships out of here before it blows up. We don't have enough anti-air weapons. The enemy's got right way. I want it back.
Thanks for saving me the trouble.
Bombs away.
Lupa.
Vehicle down.
Iya. F-15 sih udah hancur sih. Alah, karena
Dust cloud is entering the area of operations. Finish your work if you want to stay out of solitary.
oh bantet nih. Bang.
Fox 2.
Trigger has destroyed the target. Hostile has a lock.
Targeting gun range. Fire.
Enemy sighted.
Tuh, kena dia kan.
Missile inbound. Enemy on your tail.
Looking good. I'll take chaps like this any day. Megastorm and Nessa 2 is about to arrive.
Right. Bring out the trucks. Make sure their routes are split. Take every drop of fuel you can carry.
Nah, coba kabur mereka guys.
It looks like some oil tankers loaded with oil got away. HQ saw them on satellite. Burned down everything that turns up.
Why are they popping on and off of radar?
Sand clouds. Sand breaks up here and there. That's when radar picks them up. If you detect something, strike fast.
Staring at my radar and trolling? This is not my style.
Even in sand, you can lock on if you get close enough.
Are you sure you can trust that intel?
Easy for you to say.
You guys do whatever you want. I'm going off by myself.
Hindi mo.
Okay. Do you think
Dalawa.
that's the best?
Can't see the highway unless you get way down.
Bastards picked a hell of a place to hide. Got one on radar.
Untuk
Moving.
mindi kan. Cici loh.
Fox 2, Fox 2.
Dah.
Tanker truck destroyed. Make sure you wipe them all out.
Eyes like a jackal, Trigger.
Alah.
Nothing but sand and rock. Nice place to build a prison.
We can toss you in it as soon as it's up. Spare 2 count.
Meledak.
You're approaching Erosion territory. Return.
Just following orders to find tankers. So how about you go chew on a bone?
Vehicle
Jangan
down.
sentorangan.
The rising smoke marks their graves.
Nice sentiment, Bandog.
Chase it down, dimwit. Spare squadron, a new enemy is approaching. Bearing 350
Meledak.
from the reference point.
They're coming from the north. Did they pick up counter-aircraft? Wait a sec, don't go blaming me.
Ya,
They appear to be Erosion drones.
Why are they always after us?
The mission stays the same. Destroy the tankers.
There's no way we can chase the damn tankers now. They're coming.
You're out of your goddamn mind.
A cat doesn't have enough lives to carry out your
fighters.
Drone bareng.
Keep going. Burn it all. More people stay behind than I thought.
Sniper gak ketok.
That's how I'm still alive.
Susah kali ini. Gila.
He's too quick. Have you forgotten what happens to deserters? I'll send you out to dig up landmines with your bare hands.
I'm sticking around. You know why that political offender check hasn't arrived, don't you?
Tuh, udah pasang.
Higher chance of losing with them.
Allied aircraft down by a UAV.
I've got to keep your mind on the mission, full man.
We gotta get those UAVs. Shut the hell up. This has nothing to do with me.
You guys are celebrating, but I don't hear anyone saying all targets have been taken down.
Trigger trashed the target.
Oh, meledak.
No, jet fuel doesn't ignite that easily. That was standard gasoline.
How about taking targets down instead of flapping your gums?
Huh? What was that explosion?
You can't stick around forever. Find those targets.
Berhenti mau.
Weapon system's acting up. I can't fight like this. I'm gonna break off. There he goes, running away. And he's between the drones here.
Oke, bang.
Let's run these friends.
Bisa emang.
Spare 15, target destroyed.
One more truck down. Move them all. Roundhouse, I got no ticket. Target detected on radar.
Target confirmed near full man. Dig around.
That cheers me up. Not that I give a
Sisi
rat's
saya.
ass. You sound like you know something. I don't just give you the way for
Oke,
free.
bang.
Target is down. Well
Nanti
done.
ini pengkuwono kae.
Uncover another one.
That's a lot of fuel on the smoke.
Oke, kita cari kurang satu guys.
Yeah, let's target it. Maybe we should
Kurang satu truk. Di luar sana kena.
Trigger took down a UAV.
That dumbass is at it again. Now's our chance to retreat.
We can't attack the surface when our lives are on the line. Nice kill, Trigger.
Don't forget, you're trying to take down the tankers. 5 minutes remaining.
Ini orang kecil.
Was that Trigger?
Kalau.
Don't tell me you're taking out drones for your squadron now, are you? They're not your friends. They're convicts just like you. Just worry about saving your own skin. You listening, Trigger? Target the tankers. The other idiots have their hands full with the
Ini orang
drones.
kecil.
UAVs are in the way. Take them out.
Di bos, kurang sisi bos.
Trigger, he's got a lock.
Oh, wandek mana bu? Di kurang sisi.
Got a target on radar. Trigger, it's near your position.
Oke.
Understood.
20 truk guys, udah hancur.
HQ sent a message. That was the last one. All aircraft return to base. Bring up all those tankers will starve their drones for a while.
I'm still alive.
Stick with Trigger and you'll make it. Worked like a charm.
If you think that's all you need to survive, you might as well get your last rites now.
Exactly, that was all dumb luck.
Muter-muter dulu.
You were in earshot, Cal?
Kayak Stalin bos.
Must have been straining to hear from my altitude.
Seems you've learned nothing in the sky, Count.
Well, yeah, it's not like there's anything I can learn from Trigger.
Mission complete. Bang, bah ngeri FIB. Faceless soldier.
It seems headquarters is starting to view some of you in the penal unit as a valid military force. Or at least that's what the rumors are saying. But that's bullshit. The only reason you're here is to atone for your crimes by carrying out missions.
Well, you sit on your ass and get medals.
You, solitary, now. Okay, on to the briefing. In this mission, you're going into Erusian territory. We know the Erusian Forces communications facility to the north in the Waiapolo Mountains is linked to the swarm of drones. Your mission is critical. You will destroy the facility and then weaken those drones. As it's important, the enemy won't go down without a fight. The area is watched over by spy satellites. If discovered, expect AA missiles. Unless you have a death wish, you must use the clouds for cover around the sides and base of the mountains. Use the cloud.
Penaan gitu, betul enggak lah. Lupa. Sangar kan segini. T. Open di F16 MT2.
The enemy is watching from above. Stay in or below the clouds to keep hidden. That means no missiles. Even you, I should understand that. Talk about enclosed space. It's more enclosed than solitary. Commence operation. That's your target radar. Destroy the anti-air weapons around it, too.
Enemies are attacking! Enemy aircraft are heading this way! Drive them away. Chase them upward. Lead them into the missile.
What if the radar isn't under a cloud? Destroy it, and then scurry for cover if you value your life. I thought you'd say that. Destroy radar sites. You're still under satellite observation. Watch out for missiles.
Feels like I'm being watched by a pack of band dogs.
Their missiles are guided by a combination of the satellite and the radar facility. So if the radar facility is destroyed, their missiles should stop hitting their targets.
Are you sure you can trust that intel?
Who knows? Only one way to find out. You're in plain view, Spare 15. Get back to the clouds. Radar site confirmed destroyed. However, not all radars have been taken out. The satellite's still in operation.
They sure aren't making things easy for us. Damn it, they're making us do something. Just what? It's a dangerous operation, but it's better than running through a minefield blind, I guess. You're so naive, Tabloid. What we're doing is exactly like running through a minefield blind.
Silence. If you've got time to yap, you're not doing your job right.
Got in using a trick any amateur can
balik
think of.
ke di bawah awan.
A bunch of intel.
Full band, that's your second strike. There won't be a third.
The enemy is packing a lot of anti-air weaponry. I know. I can't focus on attacking like this.
Target destroyed. 2 to go.
I got my hands on a password, and after some digging around, I found a bunch of stuff.
I'm not sure you understand what you're saying, Spare 6.
I'll let you in on it when we're home, Band Dog.
Kembali ke awan lagi.
Intel is a life or death matter.
I think you might be right.
Kayak antara Tantang. Oke, naik lagi.
Cancel alert. Remember that satellite is up there.
Kembali ke awan lagi. Naik lagi. Oh, kenapa kabin man? Oh, pas.
Radar site destroyed. Show the last one the same hospitality.
Jadi saya cari tempat yang aman.
Spare 15 launching missile. Vehicle down. All targets destroyed.
Okay.
That's the last of the radar sites we needed to destroy. That probably put a stop to their satellite's missile guidance capabilities. Someone fly above the clouds.
How about you, boys?
I like the sound of that.
You can deal with the exercise.
Wait a minute. Hold it.
What's going on, Phantom?
This is the Air Force Base 444 Squadron. What is your affiliation?
Nobody told me there was this many nearby. Incoming Allied fighters.
F-18.
Spawn. The regular forces don't want anything to do with the Beetle base.
Hey, we have radar lock.
The IFF says they're allies. Time out. Tell me they're barrier troops. Someone's on me. Is he an enemy?
Ocean fighters do not attack. Shit. These guys aren't allies.
Are they spoofing our IFF?
Modern IFF connects to our strategic system via satellites. It can't be decoded.
What about markings and craft type?
There's no time.
Hey, the enemy's working in coordination. Missile in the air. Heads up.
I'm done.
At this rate, no one's going to get out alive. All aircraft head into the clouds. Get out of the enemy sight.
And then what? This is top secret. There's no way they can make it fake.
Close combat. I don't know who those teams.
Misal ada sarap berde itu.
How do they know? All aircraft, gather around me. I mean Trigger. What? Bad Dog, can you register Trigger and the blips around him as friendlies?
What are you thinking? What good is that?
What other choice do we have?
Sure.
All right, all aircraft, form up on Trigger, nice and tight.
Ya, kaptennya aku guys.
Bad Dog, it's on you.
Full man, what's your location?
The tail end.
Understood.
Kemudian itu sobat
I've
S-2000.
sent new ID data. Enemies will be marked as enemies.
Oke.
Shoot them all down. This is the pain movement. I decide when you die.
Shit.
Spare 15, enemies
Pinter
down.
men.
Spare 15, missile tank. On your 6. Projectile incoming.
Tell us what's happening. Come on.
Damn it, not right now.
That doesn't sound good.
Air contact incoming at high speed. It's too fast to be an aircraft.
Not an aircraft. What is it?
What do we do? What's going on?
Yalah. Hey.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here it comes.
Ngeri bos gue. Bang.
Object to the impact zone. It's coming in hot.
Damn, you're working quick today, band dog.
Get too chatty and you'll die.
Tuh, tandai guys. Ngeri.
5,
4, 3, 2, 1. Mak, bang. Wih, ya.
How can they fire like that when they've got allies in the airspace? Do they care about the pilots?
Targets remaining.
Count, missile, breaking, chase them down.
Helio spotted.
Oh, hangat beli. Bang.
5,
Tuh, gak kena ya.
3, 2, 1.
Stick with trigger and you'll make it. Leave it to me.
Locked.
Someone's guiding those things in.
Enemy's coming up.
Damn. Helios inbound.
Oke. Aduh.
Five,
4, 3, 2, 1. Ngeri bosku.
We're done.
Iya, oke, udah.
Concentrate. Shoot down remaining hostiles.
Aduh.
Projectile incoming. It's a Helios again.
Warning, missile in the air.
Why does it have to be me?
Impact now.
Attack now. Mak, bang. Tuh, gak kena.
They're hitting us while out of our attack range.
That's what it takes to survive.
Box 2. Projectile on radar.
Aduh, kena.
I can take your missile issues, no problem.
Bang. Aduh. Cepet.
Prepare for impact.
Prepare for impact. Bang. Oke.
Box 2.
Missile inbound. Evade.
Ada.
Enemy on my ass. Give me a hand.
Tuh, gak kena ya.
Find the difference in those convicts.
Aduh,
Helios
bel.
spotted.
Missile.
Heads up, idiot. Enemy on your six.
Tuh, tengah-tengah ya.
Nearly there.
Bang. Oke, balik saya. Halo, selamat menonton, selamat menyaksikan.
One to go.
Jangan lupa like, comment, dan subscribe.
Where is he?
Count.
Ryo, this is it.
Gini, entak kan?
All right, I got the last one. Damn it! God damn it! Why is this?
Kontrol di bedil.
Full band.
What the hell? Full man's down. Friendly fire? Can we get all the bandits?
Full band got tagged as an enemy. You did that on purpose, band dog.
Do what?
Don't play dumb. Full band.
It was an accident. It got out of control. Return to base.
Son of a bitch.
Mission accomplished. Ya Allah.
The mission was a success. There's nothing else I need to say. Dismissed. Hold on, Count. It looks like your kill numbers are going up every day. You know what happens by giving false reports. Anyway, you other pilots should learn from him. I'm getting the hell out of this dump. And when I do, their kill count will make my star shine brighter.
Suddenly, we were being treated like a regular unit. We've been ordered to pack everything up and move the base further inland. We even got a transport plane. The funny thing is, no one here remembers I've got a bum leg and, oh, that I'm not a soldier. Take a look at the map. There's an island on the other side of Usia our Marines landed on. The space elevator's not too far from there. They tell us the airfield's being used as a base to support the elevator. Not sure if I trust that intel. Anyway, the transport plane's gonna drop us there, without any fighters to cover us. Some genius thought we could commandeer the enemy's jets they left in the hangars, and use those to fight. Y'all aren't real soldiers, they said. Any other day we'd be using you lowlifes to go out and dig up landmines. And prisoners don't get guns. You'll just have to make do with whatever we give you and like it. A phone. They don't let us prisoners near them. But with all the hustle and bustle of moving the base, they forgot to lock this one up. Looks like an antique. I lost my right for a phone call ever since I was arrested and locked up. It's trippy to think that I can just hook it up, dial a number, and talk to someone from my own country. Planning escapes ain't all I'm good at. I'm plenty good at remembering phone numbers, too. A little while later, I headed over to HQ. You must know.
We did get a call direct from command. That pipe, what exactly are you doing with it?
My grandfather had a lot of friends in the Air Force from his time as a lieutenant. My point? Well, you're going to set out in your own special aircraft. Then you'll send everybody else off in the wrong direction while you head somewhere else.
All right, fine. But just you and you alone. You're the only one allowed on board. Besides, there's only one seat left.
I said cool. That's exactly what I wanted to hear.
Attention! I've received a communication from the General Staff Office. It seems your ability to carry out missions has gotten the attention of the higher-ups. All of you have been pardoned. The Ocean Air Force Base 444 Squadron is now officially legit. In celebration, you are to join the operation to take back the base on Tyler Island in southwestern Usia. The battle is underway, and the airport to the south has been reclaimed. However, fighting with the remaining forces in the north is still active. You will all be stationed at the airport. The battle is not letting up. We expect extensive losses to all involved. Still, the fact that we've gained new ground is a blessing. My time as CO of the penal base is over. All command personnel, including myself, are being moved to a base in far eastern Usia. However, we will be stopping to refuel in Bulgurdarest.
Lanjut. Besok tunggu bengi ya guys. Lanjut terus level 6 ya.